Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is the third and final episode of Simple Things, Great Changes. So कितनी बार हुआ है कि आप एक सिचुएशन में हो एंड यू एक्सपेक्ट अ सर्टेन आउटकम टू कम आउट ऑफ द सिचुएशन, बट वो सामने वाला इंसान वैसे रिएक्ट ही नहीं करता या फिर आप जैसे सोच रहे थे वैसे होता ही नहीं है. एंड दैट इज़ वाई मोस्ट पीपल से एक्सपेक्टेशन लीड्स टू डिसअपॉइंटमेंट्स. और कितने बार ऐसा हुआ है कि आप एक सिचुएशन में हो एंड इट्स अ न्यू सिचुएशन फॉर यू एंड यू डोंट नो हाउ टू रिएक्ट इन दैट सिचुएशन, और इट्स डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू टू हैव अ आइडियल रिस्पॉन्स. व्हाट डू? यू normally blurt out things that you don't really mean and go on your nerves, but that is not how ideally we should react. And so here comes the topic, a simple thing that made great changes to my life in the past year, that is being a third party to my situation. So normally when you are in a situation, you are having a conversation with a person or a group of people, you are the primary subject of that situation and you react as if things are coming towards you. You react on the moment, you react on the things that are spoken to you or spoken about you in the situation. So normally क्या होता है, जो भी conversations आपकी हो रही है with the opposite person or many people that you are in a situation with, you normally take each and every sentence that they speak personally. You always think that these people are speaking about you or in your context, and so we are easily offended. And being offended blurts out things that you don't really mean and may spoil the whole situation. So this is the trick that I use every time in every situation, whether it's new, old, easy, difficult, everything. It's really a life hack that I learned past year and it's changed my life forever. So what I do is, जब मैं एक सिचुएशन में हूँ, whether a group of people or one person that I am in conversation with, I normally take myself as a third party. What I mean by this is, मैं अपने आप को वो सिचुएशन से अलग कर देती हूँ in my mind obviously, and I think as a third party, look at the whole scenario as a third person perspective. What this makes me do is that I can easily see where the situation is going or what should be the ideal response in it. जब मैं थर्ड पार्टी की तरह एक सिचुएशन को देखती हूँ, द सब्जेक्ट इज़ नो लॉन्गर अटैच्ड टू मी. आई नो लॉन्गर फील ऑफेंडेड बाय द वर्ड्स ऑफ द अदर पार्टी. इससे क्या होता है कि मैं एक रैशनल थॉट प्रोसेस गैदर करती हूँ ऑन व्हाट शुड बी द आइडियल रिस्पॉन्स और वेयर द सिचुएशन इज़ गोइंग. Being a third party in any situation instantly makes you unattached from that situation and the people involved in the situation. You no longer are taking emotional, irrational decisions, and thus you can come out with solutions or responses that are ideal for the situation or at least causes least damage. So how do you do this? How do you become the third party in your own situation? First of all, think as if you are looking through a lens. You're looking in a camera or in a scene with two people talking and you are the director. You have to decide what should be the ideal response for this particular subject, that is you, and what could be the possible outcomes of the conversation. Secondly, you need to ask 3 questions to yourself in your mind. The first question to be asked in the situation as a third party needs to be, will it affect the subject in the long run? If the solution or the response that you are going to give is not going to help the subject in the long run, is it really worth of giving a response? Is it okay to just wait out and see where the conversation is going? So now you know whether it will affect in the long run or not. The second question to ask is, will it make the situation any better? Whether your response or the words that you are speaking or your opinion, will it make the situation better? Will it make the situation progress in a certain direction or the direction you want it to progress in? When you are clear whether this particular response is going to affect the situation in a positive way or not, you can ask yourself the third question. What is the best way to minimize damages? Perhaps this is the most important questions, क्योंकि कभी ऐसा होता है कि आप एक सिचुएशन में और ऑलरेडी सिचुएशन थोड़ी बिगड़ सी गई है. सो हियर यू कैन आस्क योरसेल्फ द क्वेश्चन, विल माय रिस्पॉन्स मिनिमाइज डैमेजेस? क्या आपका एक रिस्पॉन्स जो डैमेज हो चुका है पूरे सिचुएशन में, क्या वो सिचुएशन को हैंडल कर सकता है? इससे क्या होगा, यू विल बी एम्पैथेटिक टू द सिचुएशन एज वेल एज डिटैच्ड. Now, as a director of this situation, you already answered the 3 more important questions, and now you know what could be the ideal response that would save the situation or make a situation turn your way. And it's that simple. So this is how I make myself as a third party in every situation and think more rationally. And believe it or not, I'm become much more calmer, much more thoughtful as a person, and speak things that only require to be spoken in a situation. And trust me, when you become an outsider to any situation, you think much more rationally, much more sanely. You don't blurt out things that you don't really mean. Your responses, your thoughts about the situation, your opinions about the situation drastically change because you think you are not affected with that situation or a person. So that's the simple thing that made a great change to my life, and I hope that it makes a great change to your life too. This was the last episode, and I hope that you really like this series. Let me know in the comments whether this series made any sense to you, or any tricks that you apply in your daily life that had made a great change to your life. Thank you for watching all the 3 episodes of this series. If you want to have a look at it again, here are the links. Please do like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching as always.